It seems like this video has been needed for the past 25 years. We've had so much chaos going on, but in the last couple of years, it's even gotten worse. We have so many people as a counselor for 45 years contacting us because, they're at odds with their friends over the political situation or the inflation situation, or they're battling with lovers or whatever it might be. So I wanted to just give you some really simple tip. If we're going to start with friendships, let's say that you had a friend or you have a friend that has been by your side for 10, 15, 20 years, and you find yourself now in these crazy times getting into arguments, unsolvable arguments, trying to convince someone they're wrong and you're right, all that kind of stuff. What I'd like to recommend if it's with a friend is just to say, hey, can we stop for a second? Listen, we've been friends for 10, 15 years and everything has been great. But recently, because of what's going on in the world with politics and inflation and the vaccines and all that stuff, we're getting into these arguments. So can we make a decision that we're just not going to talk politics anymore? Can we just decide, let's just drop that topic, or let's drop the topic about the inflation and what's causing it and what's going to fix it and everything. You and I don't need to go there. We're much smarter than that. Let's get really mature with each other and just figure out what topics that we disagree with, honor each other, respect each other's difference of opinion, but let's just not go there anymore. My brother and I did this in 1997. Oh my God, he was heavily into politics. I never have been. And we were getting into some discussions that weren't healthy at all. And so finally I just said to him, listen, I respect that you like to talk about politics. I don't at all. Let's just drop it between us. And we did. And we haven't spoken about politics since 1997, and it worked out great. The same will happen with you. It's like just being logical and mature. Now, let's switch to a lover. So you're talking to a lover and you're disagreeing about parenting skills, or you're disagreeing about finances, or you're disagreeing about not spending enough time together or spending too much time apart or whatever it might be. And you're getting into an argument. In 60 seconds, we can stop it. One of you has to be willing to come to the plate and say, hey, listen, if we keep going down this road, it's going to go south and we're going to be angry at each other for days on days like we always are. Let's take a break. Before we get really upset, let's take a break right now. Let's come back tomorrow at 5 and 24 hours and see if we can't come up with some resolutions. You can Google from your side, I'll Google from my side, but let's stop the conversation now. I'm going to go for a half an hour walk. Maybe you'd like to do something on your own as well. And let's pick it up tomorrow. In 60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, we can completely transform crazy conversations with friends that are going south, crazy conversation with a lover that's going south. We can stop it all. And in the first case with friends, we just say, let's put these topics off the table. Easy to do, right? Unless you're that type of person that always needs to be right. Let's take these topics off the table. And then with the other, where you can't take the topics off the table because you're dating or you're married, you're living together or whatever it might be, we need to take a break. If I can help you at all, go to talkdavid.com. Let's work together. Communication is tough these days, especially with all the craziness in the world. But you've got a friend, you have an ally in me, 45 years of doing this work. Everything's at talkdavid.com. Have a beautiful day.